What's going on, y'all? So today we rapping life, and we gonna start with forget what anybody say about you. Don't worry about nobody's opinion about you. The only opinion that matters about you is yours. The only opinion that matter about you is yours. No matter what you go through in life, no matter what you do and what you have done, the only person that has to deal with the opinion of you is you. Don't let people make you feel that you are something that you're not. Maybe because you might be going through some things. You might have done some things in the past. Don't let those people define who you are. You knowing who you are is what matters. That's all that matters. Don't get caught up in the talks and the gossip of others, especially if you have the truth in your heart, especially if you know what your intentions are here on this earth. When you know what your intentions are as a human being, don't get caught up in making mistakes. It's okay. We all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Without mistakes, there's no lessons. There's no progression in life without mistakes. Don't get caught up in people pointing the fingers at you, laughing at you when you take a fall, gossiping about your shortcomings. Don't get caught up in that hype. Because at the end of the day, we all bleed. At the end of the day, we all go through things in life. We all have shortcomings in life. We all fall at some point in life. But best believe it's not about the fall. It's about how you get up. It's about what you learn from that fall. It's about embracing that fall and trying not to trip again over that same obstacle, which in life we do oftentimes. We repeat ourselves over and over and over again until we're eventually fed up with it. Don't get caught up in being perfect. We were not put here to be perfect. If we was all perfect, there would be no lessons in life. There would be no adversity. There would be no character. Everyone would just be a replica. There would be no joy. Because believe it or not, the joy comes from the struggles. The joy comes from having to get up and learn. It comes from tripping, falling, getting bruised up, making mistakes. Without no struggle, there's no character. Everything is tailor-made if there's no struggle. There's no reward if there's no struggle. Who are people who are human beings to look at you and point the fingers at you and talk about you because you struggled, as if they haven't been through that same process, or they might be going through that same process at the moment but just don't understand it. They're afraid to look in the mirror at themselves. They are ashamed of themselves. They point the fingers at you when they should be pointing them at themselves. They should be looking in the mirror trying to fix themselves instead of looking at other people's shortcomings and making fun about them, gossiping about them, as if they're perfect. Nobody is perfect. In no way. We all must take accountability for our actions. Without accountability, there's no progression. You have to hold yourself accountable. No one can hold you accountable but you. Nobody can hold you accountable but you. People can try if they don't know better. But at the end of the day, when you go get in that bed, when you go look in that mirror, when you sit on that toilet, when you in that grave, in that casket, or on that bed, when it's time to go, it all falls on you. All the accountability is on you. Your life is on you. Why would you hold someone else accountable for your life? Why would you want to hold someone else accountable for your peace, your happiness, your joy? You are the only one accountable for those things. No matter who's in your life, whether it's your parents, siblings, or spouse, no one is accountable for your life but you. No one's responsible for your life but you. I'm speaking to the adults on this one. Take accountability so you can make progression in your own life. As I always say, even if it was someone else's fault, you are still accountable. You still have to hold yourself accountable so you won't make that same mistake of allowing that type of individual into your space again, or those type of individuals into your space again. No matter where you at in life, whether it's a relationship, the workplace, team sports, you are accountable. No one is accountable. No one else can be held accountable for your life. We can't sit around and continue and blame our past for our present time. You should use your past as fuel to get ahead in these current times. Use your past as motivation. Use it as if it's a tool. Gain something from it. Learn from it. Learn so if you plan on, when you decide to have your own children, the same effects is not passed down to them. The same trauma is not passed down to them. But you must do it for yourself first. Heal yourself so you won't scar anyone else. Heal yourself so you won't go out here and scar anyone else, especially your children. We must heal and learn from our past trauma so we don't make the mistake of passing it down to the next generation. Stop making excuses for yourself. As I said before, hold yourself accountable. No more excuses. If you woke up this morning, you are chosen. I know people throw that word around a lot often, but it's the truth. If you woke up today, if you got a breath of air in you, no matter what condition you in, physically or mentally, you have a reason here. You belong here. And it's not for your own well-being. You're here to inspire. We all are here to inspire each other, to lift each other up, to help one another. Yes, I know that's not reality, but you can learn to make that a reality for yourselves, for your circle or triangle, and whoever you deal with. You were here. You are here for a reason. Anyone can inspire anybody. any good human being. Whether you're in a wheelchair, you might have some type of mental disability, you can inspire someone. You have a purpose here. It's okay to not be like everyone else. It's okay to not fit in. We were not put here to fit in. Yes, we all have, supposed to have, one thing in common. Or more. And that's to serve each other. No matter what type of position you in, we all can serve one another. We all can give something. We all can learn from each other. You were put here for a reason. No more sitting around wasting time. That's one of the most precious things that we got here. It's time. And it's for certain not to be wasted. Put it to valuable use. Don't let no one waste it, because it's very much needed for our purpose. It's very much needed for ourselves, so that we can make progression and pass that behind us, pass that down to the generations. Our time is very valuable. We need it so we can work on our health, work on our finances, our mental, our spiritual, and physical well-being. Just so we can uplift the next individual, and then they can uplift the individual behind them. We all have a purpose, and that's to serve. Take advantage of your time. Make good use of your time. No, we're not going to always manage it well. It's not going to always be perfect. But you have to learn to understand that your time is very valuable. Spend it with yourself, learning yourself, understanding yourself, working on yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, so you can serve the next individual. Spend your time wisely. and let no one take it for granted. And remember, understand that nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all learn lessons. We all dealing with the same things in life. And when I mean the same thing, we might not all be dealing with the same thing at the time, but there's for sure someone out there who dealt with something that you dealt with. Someone has dealt with the same thing that you have dealt with and have moved forward and have been able to bounce back, been able to heal themselves. No excuses. Work on yourself. Understand your thoughts. Fix your thoughts and direct them in the right way. And as I said, no one's perfect.